Tonight, it's regional finals throughout the state of California, with the winners moving on to the Elite Eight of the 3C 2A Men's Basketball Championship. 8 teams remain in the NorCal 3C 2A Regional. Here at Hale Pavilion, we have a regional final matchup of Big 8 conference foes. Number 13 seed, Cosumnes River, versus host number 6 seed Santa Rosa JC. These teams split their matchups this season. Whoever gets the second win survives and moves on. Who will punch their ticket to the Elite Eight and the 3C2A State Basketball Championship? Cosumnes River or Santa Rosa? You'll find out next. Welcome inside Hale Pavilion on the campus of Santa Rosa Junior College for this regional final between number 13 seed Cosumnes River and number 6 seed Santa Rosa JC. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for joining us wherever you may be. The Hawks upset number 3 seed College of Sequoia last Saturday, 66-65, holding the Giants to only 21 second-half points. And their bench outscored the starters 37-29. Head coach Jonathan James in his 9th year. He's got 103 wins underneath his belt, and he's looking for number 104. 3 keys to victory for the Hawks. Defend the three-point line. Santa Rosa is one of the best three-point shooting teams in the state. Keep it below 70. CRC has held 21 of their 30 opponents under 30, and they're 17-4 in those games. And make every possession count. They want to get this into a half-court, grimy basketball game. For Santa Rosa JC, coached by Craig McMillan in his 25th year, 470 career wins. They beat Yuba last week, 89-69. All 5 starters scored in double figures. His 3 keys to victory: paint defense, defensive rebounding, and work to get good shots and score 70 or more points. It's pretty simple. We had a chance to catch up with Coach McMillan just a few minutes ago. Coach, you put in kids, players, your team, coaches, everybody puts in a lot of time to get to this spot tonight. A chance to go to the state tournament with a team that you're very familiar with, playing Cosumnes. What are a couple things you'd like to see you guys execute defensively tonight against the Hawks?
We got to keep the ball out of the lane. They scored in the lane against us last time a lot. The post-up guys, offensive rebounds, and their guards penetrating. We got to make them shoot over us from outside the lane, and we got to keep them off the boards.
And then offensively, what are a couple of keys to victory for you guys to punch your ticket for the state tournament?
We have to get good shots. We got to make an extra pass. We have to screen. We have to cut. We have to move. We got to get ball movement, and we got to get out in transition, try to get a few easy baskets there as well.
All right, you're watching Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. When you need a lawyer, it is important to work with someone who is a careful listener, a strong communicator, and an assertive advocate. Richard and Joseph Pasalacqua bring the same client-focused approach to law that their father practiced when he founded the family firm in Hillsburg nearly 40 years ago. Whether you want to protect significant assets and plan for loved ones, fight a drunk driving charge, or you've been injured in an accident and need to recover medical costs and lost wages, we will guide you through the process and protect your interests at every step. Contact us at 707-433-7255. 707-433-7255. Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers.
Cosumnes River College. And your 6-year SRJC, the Hawks and Bearcats are proud members of the California Community College Athletic Association. We would like to remind all spectators that the decor policy is in effect. We kindly ask that you show respect and practice good sportsmanship towards all coaches, players, fans, and especially tonight's 3 game officials. Officiating this event, please welcome Kyle Baxter, Will Williams, and Horace Shields. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time of you, please rise while we honor America with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the boys we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets that burned the first singing gave proof through the night that breath was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of gold?
Now we'll have our starters. First for Cosumnes River out of Sacramento, third place team of the Big 8 Conference, coached by Jonathan James.
From Sacramento, number 5, Devin Hayes. 16 shuffle guard from Elk Grove, number 21, Mason Johnson. And 6'6" shuffle from Columbus, California, number 22, James Williams. The Suns number 8 coach is Jonathan James. Assistants, Matt Becker, Tony Champion, and our senior John Drew, Barnes.
Brian, Swiss sides?
Now for the Bear Cubs.
Now, choosing the Bear Cubs, starting 5. At guard, 61 from North California, Spencer Legacy. At guard, 6'5" freshman from Stockton, California, number 21, Pregame. At guard,
Marsh, Unachukwu, Haynes, Johnson, and Williams for their Hawks in their dark unis. Bear Cubs, Langowski, Pangel, Jackson, Washington, and tonight Tayden Collins getting the start instead of Auden Forgus. Santa Rosa scoring at 78 a game, giving up nearly 70. Cosumnes River scoring just under 74, giving up just under 64. That's sixth in the state. They're 5-7 away from Cosumnes River. 13 seed. 6 of 10 losses have been by 8 or less points. Haynes out of Sheldon High School will start off at the point. They're going to be very methodical. You can see the early trap defense by Santa Rosa. Easy dribble access for Johnson, averaging just under 10 a game. Washington, Collins making his first start of the season. Pingle, just as he started the game last week against Yuba, hits the three. Big 8 all-conference player, him and Langowski. They only scored a combined 26 the last time they played. Long rebound. Washington lays it up. He's fouled and it counts. This is two high school teammates working together. Washington wasn't real sure where this pass was coming from, but he trusted his teammate to put it in the right spot. He did, and finishes at the rim, and he'll be an and one opportunity. Santa Rosa has to, it's real simple for them tonight. Defensive rebounding. They were out-rebounded 21-31 in the last matchup, and they were down 17-zip at the 12:30 mark in the first half. That was right here at Hale Pavilion in February. Extra pass, good look there for the Hawks, but back rim, and Collins with the defensive rebounded. Coach James wanted a push-off, doesn't get the call. Langowski, difficult shot. And the Hawks will run. Haynes pulls up, miss, rebounded. Pango, one and done. Nice ball fake. Langowski with a couple of lies and an elbow jumper. I love the ball fake because Cosumnes River's going to run out on the three-point shooters. So you have to counter early to make your defense hesitate, give you a little bit of room. And they did just that. 8-2 Santa Rosa. Remember, they didn't score their first basket until nearly 8 minutes into the last matchup. That's good two-man action. Williams finishes at the basket. He had 17 against Santa Rosa. They had three players score 10 points and 2 score 11 versus COS. And their bench outscored their starters, that being Cosumnes River. Collins for 3, good look. Front rim, one and done. Rebounded by Johnson. Marsh, low block. Bear Cubs automatically are going to trap in the post. Kick out. Bear Cubs will take that. Back rim, one and done. You got a foul on the floor for blocking out. I think Washington did a pretty good job of blocking out here, but he's called for the foul. Will Williams, Horace Shields, and Kyle Baxter. Wow. First foul inbound here for the Hawks. Turnaround wide right, and Jackson with the rebound. These teams have split in conference the last 4 years. This year was a little different. Both teams won on the road, but they play close games. And Jackson taking the ball to the basket, which Santa Rosa did such a good job of last week of recognizing the opportunities to go to the hoop. And here's another one. Jackson turns and faces and goes strong to the basket, and he'll be shooting free throws. Santa Rosa's made 6 Elite 8 appearances under Coach McMillan, 2006, 2012, 2014, 2018, 2019, and 2020. That was their last one. Splits the free throws. One bounce rebound is Williams, and Haynes will run a set. So the first time these guys played at Cosumnes River, my pregame prediction was the first team that scores 68 will win. Well, Cosumnes was the first team to score 68, but then they didn't score again. Travel, that's an easy call. Hinachukwu out of James Logan. He only had 2 points last week. He had 14 against Santa Rosa in the last matchup. Santa Rosa ended up winning that game, and then here it's pretty lopsided early start. Santa Rosa dug their own hole. Drive and kick, corner three, back rim. And the big fella with the defensive rebound. Johnson. Haynes. Spin cycle move, 12-footer, back rim. And extended possession for the Hawks. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for joining us on the streaming home of Santa Rosa Junior College basketball since 2018. Near turnover, Haynes in the corner. Low block to Williams. And a finger roll, attacking the basket. And we've got a timeout. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our Unlimited Wash Club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. 9-6. Coach James with the timeout. First one to 70 wins. That's my call. Pengel. Santa Rosa run a little motion here. Step back three. Rebounded. One bounce style. Hinachukwu. And then Johnson loses it and goes out of bounds, but it's deflected off a Santa Rosa player. Ball on the baseline. Regional final, there's 8 of these going on in the state of California. Post entry. And the big fella! Go ahead! He was triple teamed, it didn't matter, and finishes with the strong slam dunk. It's 9-8. Washington, Collins. Bear Cubs answer. Good luck here. Back rim. Pango with the rebound. Williams with the miss. Santa Rosa up 3. Lengowski. He's fouled and he'll get free throws. Morosco and Bashan in for the Hawks. Baseline inbound. Kobe with Rowe Bass checks in. He had 11 off the bench for Coach James at COS. And then seeing his first action of the game is Auden Forgas. He had 17 points and 9 rebounds, 1 rebound away from a double-double. Ball inbound to Santa Rosa. Collins. Forgas. Jackson with the handoff. Back rim, miss. Williams with the rebound. Good no call there. Haynes for 3. Miss. Collins with the rebound. Gets it to Jackson. Makes a good decision here. Pengel. Lures somebody's got to be wide open. Extra pass to the corner. Forgas. Jackson. Pengel drives. Miss. Rebounded Williams. Morosco, Williams, 12-footer, 11-10. Forgas under the basket, lays it up. Auden Forgas, we saw him do that so often last week. Nice sign for Santa Rosa. Haynes dribbles it off his foot. Arthur Grady Jr. checks in for Santa Rosa. Gavin Cook Wissington. He had 8 points and 4 assists last week against Yuba. I love this stat. He was 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Forgas. Miss. 1 and done for the Bear Cubs. They can get that look anytime. Grady double teamed. Haynes. Morosco. Haynes baseline drive. He's fouled and he'll get free throws. Haynes at the free throw line, averaging just under 7 points, just under 3 assists a game. Misses the first. Cosumnes River as a team is a 61% free throw shooting team. So take note. Splits the free throws. Wissington will bring up the basketball. We expect this type of game. Tight throughout. Jackson. Forgas along the baseline travels. Just trying to do a little too much there. Turnover Santa Rosa. Anderson in for Jackson. Santa Rosa got off to a fast start, and then the Hawks started taking care of business. Dribble drive, Summer League access. Bass. We're tied at 13. Collins hits the 3. Lengowski gets the ball to the paint and kicks it out for the 3. The winner moves on to the Elite Eight in the state championship tournament. Grady's call for the push-off. This time Santa Rosa doesn't foul on the block out and get the possession. Jackson takes a quick break. He's in for Forgus. Washington in for Collins. 16-13. One of the best defensive teams in the state. Lengowski nets the three, and it's 2 threes in a row for Santa Rosa after the Hawks tied it up. Good defense in the paint. Wissington, perfect pass to Jackson, and he lays it up. If you're going to throw to your teammate, you make sure this ball hits at your own free throw line. Watch this pass. Perfect by Wissington. Watch where the ball lands. Right near the free throw line. It's easy to catch and go up. Great job by Wissington. Jackson makes the first. Pangel in for Lengowski. Makes them both. So this game was tied at 13, and Santa Rosa's gone on a little mini 8-0 run here with 2 threes and a couple of free throws. Nice ball movement, and Morosco had 10 off the bench, hits the 3, snaps the 8-0 run by Santa Rosa. Wissington, he can break you down. Pangel put in a tough spot, then turns and face, that ball short. Not good spacing that time by Santa Rosa. Low block, kick out. Good defense by Wissington. Held basketball, and it goes to Santa Rosa. Good defense by the Bear Cubs. Anderson, Jackson, Washington, hand off to Wissington. Washington, brilliant move to the basket. Doesn't draw the foul, and the Hawks get the stop. And that's an easy call. That's a foul on the floor. Marsh goes to the basket. But sometimes you try to draw the foul and you don't finish the shot. And I think that was the case on that last possession for Santa Rosa. Williams back into the game. And Bass will take a seat. Williams over to the corner. 15 on the shot clock. Coach James will call a play. 8-footer. That's Marsh. If Marsh gets that deep, you're not going to stop him. 6'7", freshman. Pangel, step back 3, back rim. Rebounded by Unachukwu. Hawks have answered a little mini 5-0 run of themselves. Miss. Rebound, Pangol. He'll push. It's fouled and it counts. Andrew, keeping the defense off balance, goes attack mode, and watch the Rancho Cotati alum in his last home game as a Bear Cub finishes at the rim, and with an and one opportunity, Anderson is out. Collins checks back in. So Santa Rosa's hit 3 threes, and this will be their second. Well, I jinxed him. A rare miss for Andrew at the free throw line. 5-point game. Collins turns his shoulders. If he stays square, he might be able to draw the foul. But as soon as you turn your shoulders, it's going to be an easy call here. See, right here, as soon as you turn, that's going to be a foul every time. Davis, 58% free throw shooter. He missed 13 games. He didn't play in either of the games versus Santa Rosa, but he played last week against COS, sophomore out of Grant High School, averaging just under 6.5 points a game, splits the free throws. Jackson with the basketball. Collins. They'll mug you up, and there's a case where they might have committed 2 or 3 fouls in that same defensive segment, but were eventually called for the foul. But the Bear Cubs are going to be in the bonus for the rest of the half. Vincent Jackson averaging 10 a game, 7 rebounds at a Justin Siena High School. Just a freshman. Him teaming with Vincent Jackson, another Siena alum. Made the first. Makes them both. That's not going to be the last free throws they shoot the rest of the half, trust me. It's 25-19. You see the Bear Cubs packing it in defensively. You got a lot of paws or Bear Cub feet in the paint. Pachon drives and lays it up. And Coach McMillan is not happy when they get that kind of free access via the dribble. Washington gets a screen from Pangol. Dribble handoff to Langowski. Basket cut by Collins, and he's hammered. Oh, my goodness. You be the judge. Yeah. You know, it was a good call. 25-21. You can't put your teammate in that situation. So that's a turnover for Santa Rosa. Williams backing down the truck. And then Collins' second foul. They're going to have to get him out of the game. Boy, Williams is leaning in with the shoulder. So if you're Santa Rosa, you got to adjust. I mean, you can argue with the officials, but you got to adjust. 25-21, and another foul on Santa Rosa, this one on Pangol. It's not a deep bench as far as numbers go for Santa Rosa. They've only got 4 bench players. That's Pangol's first. Wissington in for Collins, who just committed his second foul. Been 2 fouls on this possession that the Hawks have drawn. Turnaround doesn't go. The big fella with the rebound and the slam dunk finish. Oh, my goodness. 25-23. Skip pass, Jackson. Rebound, here come the Hawks. Chance to take their first lead of the game with a 3 or tie it up with a traditional field goal, and they do just that. Been tied at 13 and now tied at 25. Save that dunk, Jace. That was old school NBA highlight stuff. Woo! Nachiko woo. Big fella. Couple of dunks for him. Pengel. And he draws another foul. He'll go to the free throw line. So both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the game. That's 2 fouls on Sean. So history in the last 11 seasons, Santa Rosa has got a 14-8 lead over Cosumnes. However, the teams, as I mentioned before, have split the last 4 years. This year was the first time in a while that both teams won on their own court. We'll take a break. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
Osceola's 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa, where everyone knows your game. Lagunitas Brewing Company, the Lagunitas Petaluma Tap Room and Beer Sanctuary is open. Stop by Wednesday through Sunday for tasty foods and fresh beers. Dogs welcome. And Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for over 40 years.
The Hanna Center in Sonoma County does so much for this community. And I want to thank Joe Pasalacqua. Last week after the Santa Rosa game, we saw each other over at Coach McMillan's for a post-game little celebration, and he said, what can I do to help? So Joe, match our $300 donation. He did just that. And then has partnered up with NorCal Sports TV. Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua, we are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. 27-25, Haynes back into the game for the Hawks. Williams. Johnson lays it up. Our third tie. Lengowski with the basketball. He's got 5. Nice cut by Pengel. That's simple basketball. Of course, you don't want to leave Pengel for the 3, but the backdoor cut and the Bear Cubs answer. Haynes. Johnson. Davis. Bear Cubs packing it in defensively. Elbow jumper doesn't go, and Lengowski with the rebound. Good job defensively for Santa Rosa. But you got to make it pay. You got to make the Hawks pay with a field goal here. Drive and kick, extra pass. Lengowski, top of the key, and he's fouled. It'll be 3 free throws. Spencer knew this was coming. He knew this was coming, and he'd be shooting 3. If Davis just pulls up at the three-point line, Spencer shoots an air ball, and it's a stop for Cosumnes. But instead, you close out with a little reckless abandon, and you leave one of the best free throw shooters in the state at the line. Bear Cubs with a little 5-0 run, push it up to 32-27. We've had 3 ties. Davis, Haynes, Williams, Johnson buries the 3. He's got 9. And Langowski called for the player control. That's his second. So Anderson will come in. We'll make a little Vince Scully note here. 32-30, 4:04. Langowski out. The fouling was the biggest concern for Coach McMillan coming into this game. Turnover. Good no call here. Ball goes out of bounds. Anderson will bring it up, and Coach McMillan will run the Johnny Bench play, which is number 5. Jackson. And Anderson is sharked in the middle of the floor by Johnson, and Anderson will gather himself and shoot free throws. I don't know if Anderson takes acting classes, but that was pretty good acting. You know, gamesmanship, persuasion is not good outside of the basketball court, but it's definitely called for here. Anderson gets the hometown roll here at Santa Rosa. But misses that free throw. It's 33-30. Here come the Hawks. Haynes with the basketball. Marsh. Williams slides the foot. No call. Rebound. Goes to Santa Rosa. No rebound. It's the best one. It just goes out of bounds, and Santa Rosa gains possession. Anderson out of Granada. This isn't a horrible foul by Wissington. It really isn't. Because if he doesn't, this is going to be a for sure dunk. Still got to make the free throws. Marsh has got to make the free throws. He doesn't. So it's just a great foul by Wissington. And he goes coast to coast, but misses a layup. Nice hustle back by Unuchukwu. My apologies if I'm butchering that young man's name. Corner 3. And we're tied up at 33. Our 4th tie of the first half. Pangol is interfered, mugged, and will get a couple of free throws. Averaging 23 a game, 7th in the state. He's up to 10 with a chance to get 11 here with another made free throw. Missed free throw. That's 2 he's missed. 1 point game. CRC has not led yet. Oh my goodness. They lead now. The big fella with the jump hook. Boy, he has improved dramatically offensively since the last time I've seen him. That's our second lead change as Washington hits the three. 37-35. Haynes dribbles it out of bounds. Oh, my. Oh, and they call for a. Oh, man. Haynes will go to the free throw line. If you hear somebody cussing, that's not me. Haynes at the free throw line. Makes the first. $19 fouls in the first half. Haynes makes them both. Another tie. Pengel, hand checked. Lays it up and rolls it home. Andrew Pengel with 12. That's what you call the hometown roll. The big fella misses the dunk. Try to go chocolate thunder. Marsh. Tied again. Oh. Wissington is called for the player control foul. You be the judge. You be the judge. So Wissington's third foul, you know, there's a time where you got to let the game come to you. And he's committed his third foul, so Gotti has checked in. Williams, 28-footer, back rim, and Washington with the rebound. I don't think that was Coach James's ideal possession right there. Pengel for 26. Gets his own rebound and lays it up. 41-39. You got to block out the three-point shooter. How many times have I said that? Great game here at Hale Pavilion. Marsh travels. All right, Santa Rosa's going to play for the last shot. They lead by 2. Langowski was taken out of the game. He's back in for the possession. Washington misses the layup, and it's 41-39. We were tied at 13. We were tied at 25. We were tied at 27. We were tied at 33 and 37 and 39. And it's 41-39 Santa Rosa. You are watching Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Jolly Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. Osceola's 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa, where everyone knows your game. Lagunitas Brewing Company, the Lagunitas Petaluma Tap Room and Beer Sanctuary is open. Stop by Wednesday through Sunday for tasty foods and fresh beers. Dogs welcome. And Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for over 40 years. Hacienda San Angel, nestled high above the narrow cobblestone streets of Puerto Vallarta, one of the world's most elegant and romantic boutique luxury hotel experience awaits. Propetir Paula Castaneda. Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, where they offer a large selection of gourmet delicatessen food along with a wide variety of barbecue and local wines. Trimit Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. And Big John's Market, bringing a world of good things to Hillsburg.
I've been coaching basketball for my entire career, a total of 35 years. I finished playing at the University of Arizona in 1988. I was a student assistant there for 1 year, and from there I went on to be an assistant at Marquette University for 5 years, and then did the University of Tennessee, where I was an assistant for 2 years. After that, I got my first opportunity to become a head coach. I coached professional teams in Kuwait and Lebanon for a total of 4 years. Then the job opened up here at Santa Rosa JC. I applied for it and got it, and I've been here for 23 years since. I started coaching at Santa Rosa JC in the year 2000. And we've always had talented groups and very good teams. The first several years, I wasn't happy with the progress that our teams made. We didn't always finish the seasons off the way I wanted to, in spite of having pretty talented groups. And after that, our staff met and we thought we needed to get guys that have better character across the board. We took risks on some talented guys that didn't always have the best character, and it was more discipline and stuff that I liked, and I didn't think our teams gelled quite as well as they needed to. Then we started really focusing on getting positive attitude, team first guys, and our program went to another level. We started having more success, and guys developed better, and we've had much more enjoyable job coaching the guys we've had the last 12 or 13 years. We've had a lot of success in moving guys on to high-level schools. As far as Division I level, we've had guys go to the University of Oregon, Boise State, University of Idaho, Utah State, New Mexico State. Had a lot of guys go to West Coast Conference schools, University of Portland, Santa Clara, University of San Francisco, Pepperdine, University of Pacific. We've actually had 3 guys go to University of Pacific, and they were all 3 all-conference players there. Had guys go out of state to Lamar, Central Connecticut State, Arkansas State, East Tennessee State, among others. We've also had a lot of guys get scholarships to Division II level schools. Sonoma State, right down the road, has recruited several of our guys. Also had guys go to other CC2A schools, Stanislaus, Monterey Bay, San Bernardino. We've had guys go out of state to the Hawaii schools. Hawaii Pacific has recruited several of our guys. Several guys have gone to Chaminade, Eastern Oregon, Western Oregon, Regis University, and several other out-of-state Division II schools. Lately, a lot of our guys have been getting recruited by NAIA schools as well. We've had 2 guys go up to Southern Oregon recently. Cal Maritime Academy has recruited several of our guys over the years. William Jessup over in the Sacramento area, and Simpson College up in Redding has recruited guys, among other places. I played basketball at the University of Arizona. Played for a great coach in Lute Olson, and he really influenced my coaching philosophy, just from a fundamental standpoint, keeping things simple, back to the basics, don't be too fancy, get back on defense, take good shots, team basketball. He was one of the great all-time college coaches, a Hall of Fame coach. Steve and I played together for 4 years at the University of Arizona. We both, I think, were influenced greatly by Coach Olson, emphasizing fundamentals, team play, defense, and you know, today's basketball, you see mostly spread the floor, ball screens, penetrate and kick like that. But Steve incorporates a lot of off-ball screens to go along with the on-ball screens. We do similar things. We try to not just get the on-ball screens and spread the floor. We try to incorporate some off-ball screens, screening action as well. And defensively, we try to get back and keep guys in front and allow only one shot as much as possible. There are a lot of good junior college programs in the state. I think what separates Santa Rosa from other programs is the community support we get. Santa Rosa is kind of a hub of a lot of small towns. A lot of the students here live on or near campus, so they're hanging out on campus during the day. It has a really like a 4-year atmosphere on campus. It's not like a lot of community colleges where they're commuter schools. They drive to class, go to their class, and leave afterwards. People are hanging out here. There's a really vibrant atmosphere on campus. Also, the people in Santa Rosa, most of the people went on college graduates here that run the business community and stuff. Almost all of them started at Santa Rosa JC, and they have a lot of respect for the institution. They give back, they come to games, they support us financially, and makes it for a unique experience. John Daly is a counselor that deals with the basketball players. He's been here my entire 23 years, and he stays on top of the players' academic progress. He goes to seminars. The rules are always changing for Division I, II, III, NAIA and stuff. He's on top of all the rules to make sure our guys are taking classes that can allow them to be eligible to transfer on to 4-year schools. He does grade checks and makes sure guys are staying on top of it. And he's the reason that we've had over a 90% graduation rate amongst the players that have played for us for 2 years.
Student athletes come to Santa Rosa Junior College have somewhat of an adjustment between high school and college. You're independent at Santa Rosa Junior College. In other words, it's your responsibility to get yourself to class and take care of the work assignments that you are required to do in your classes. And it's a maturing aspect. Many times good athletes in high school, they are taken care of by the teachers that kind of move through their classes because they are a good athlete. And here they have to learn, they have to be a good student athlete to be successful, to create the skill sets in the classes that they need to be the good student and to move on to the next level and transfer.
Jason is my son. He played for us a few years ago, so he understands the ins and outs of our program, how we run things. He also played at Southern Oregon, was assistant coach up there, so he learned some stuff up there. And even more importantly, he is a lot younger than the rest of our staff, and he's able to relate to the players a little bit better. And he's helped with the big guys, big man development, and he also helps with recruiting and scouting and everything else in the program. Ryan Cook is in his 15th year of the program. He helps in all aspects. He works with the guards in skill development. He helps with recruiting, scouting, and every aspect of the program. He's been very valuable for our team and is a big part of our success. Maurice has been on our staff for 24 of the 25 years I've been here. He is a former Bear Cub. He helps with recruiting, guards, skill development, fundraising, and is just overall a good guy to have around the program. Over the past 10 or 12 years, we've had one of the top 2 or 3 programs in Northern California, if not the entire state. We've won 7 league titles in the last 11 years in the Big 8 Conference, which is notoriously one of the top conferences in the state. We've also been to the Elite 8 7 of the last 12 years. We've won the state championship in 2014, and we've had a lot of guys move on and get scholarships to high-level schools.
Hello, I'm Dr. Nancy Chin, and I'm a faculty member here at Santa Rosa Junior College. I'm happy to talk to you today about our SCORE program for student athletes. SCORE stands for Student Athletes Creating Opportunities, Results, and Empowerment. It's not uncommon for universities to have programs that support their student athletes in their academics. It's less common for a community college to have this. Our SCORE program is collaborative and helps our student athletes achieve success not only in their sport, but also in the classroom. The program starts on Sunday, where all of our student athletes prepare their planners for the week. They receive a text from one of their teammates that says, "Time to do your planner. Make sure that you have your homework time scheduled and know your due dates." From that point, the student athletes start to think about what is it they need to get done during the week. Then they have weekly meetings with myself and their coach to make sure that they're on track to meet the demands of the classroom.
When you need a lawyer, it is important to work with someone who is a careful listener, a strong communicator, and an assertive advocate. Richard and Joseph Pasalacqua bring the same client-focused approach to law that their father practiced when he founded the family firm in Hillsburg nearly 40 years ago. Whether you want to protect significant assets and plan for loved ones, fight a drunk driving charge, or you've been injured in an accident and need to recover medical costs and lost wages, we will guide you through the process and protect your interests at every step. Contact us at 707-433-7255. 707-433-7255. Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. So we're back. First half, we had 6 ties and 2 lead changes. Santa Rosa spent a lot of the first half at the free throw line. They were, let me double check the, Santa Rosa was 13 of 17 from the free throw line in the first half. CRC was 4 of 7 scoring. Langowski for Santa Rosa had 8. Pengel with 14. For Cosumnes River, Inachukwu had 8. Those were all slam dunks. Morosco had 6, and then Johnson had 9. We're not going to put up the graphic, but I just want to go over the 3 keys. First, for Cosumnes, defend the three-point line. Keep it at below 70. Well, right now, my Chico State math, if I add 41 and 41, I got 82. So that might not happen. And make every possession count. That's for CRC. For Santa Rosa, paint defense, they've done that for the most part. They got to stay out of foul trouble. Defensive rebounding and work to get good shots. Hannah Center does so many things here in Sonoma County, and shout out to my friend Joe Pasalacqua. Saw him post-game last Saturday. Chris, what can I do? Joe, how about match my $300 donation? And he did just that, and also advertising here tonight. Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP.
We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. And also our longtime partner here at NorCal Sports TV, Jolly Washer Express. 41-39, getting ready to start this second half. The winner moves on to the Elite Eight and the 3C 2A Men's Basketball Championship that starts on Thursday. I'm Chris Babcock, and thanks for joining us wherever you may be. Like this broadcast, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com at NorCal Sports TV. All of our Santa Rosa JC partners, we just made an agreement with Santa Rosa to stream all of their home Saturday football games. And for sure, we'll be back for Santa Rosa basketball in 2025-2026 season. But we've got 20 minutes left, and the Hawks will start with the basketball. They led once in the first half. Johnson gets into the key, has ultimate patience, but misses, and Washington with the rebound. Jackson had 5 points, were all from the free throw line, and just like the first half, we've got early foul by the Hawks. Just note, though, last week when the Hawks played COS, they held the Giants to 21 second-half points. Pengel. Collins. Pengel. Skip pass. Washington. Miss. Haynes with a one-bounce rebound. That was a good possession by Santa Rosa. And it's fouled and it counts. Johnson getting too deep against the Santa Rosa defense and gets, you can't allow that to happen. And it's an and one opportunity as Coach McMillan talks with his sophomore all-conference guard. Johnson ready to take the lead, and this is the second lead of the game for CRC. Jackson, Washington, Pengel, step back 16-footer. Andrews got 10. They were held, Pengel and Spencer Langowski were held to 26 points the last time these teams played right here at Santa Rosa on February 7th. Marsh, 16-footer, front rim. Inachukwu with the offensive rebound. Hasn't been many offensive boards for the Hawks. You can see the Bear Cubs digging and double teaming. Haynes from 12. Langowski, 16-footer, front rim. Haynes tracks down the one-bounce rebound. Langowski near steal. And then we got our first Wilsonburger. Served back hot by Washington. Langowski, oh my goodness! Watching Hutchinku run the floor and does a little grill serving back on his own. And both players are down. And then a foul. So everybody will gather up. Andrew 3 of 5 in the first half from the charity stripe. You got to have a short memory when you miss that free throw. You got to put a smile back on your face and net the next one. Marsh has committed his second foul, misses both. They'll reset the shot clock at 25. CRC's led a couple of times, but never more than by 1 point. Have a chance to do that here. Williams backing down the truck. Miss. Pango with the rebound. Bear Cubs with the stop. Turnover, Santa Rosa. Layup, he's fouled, and it counts. Easy access via the dribble. That's the third on Pango. Batchin at the free throw line. So Pango fouls. Gets his third foul with 17-16 left. But CRC misses the free throw. Jackson, 17-footer, just wasn't a good look. And Williams, nice block out on the rebound. And then gets a good look here. And gets the hometown roll nowhere near Cosumnes River. And we've got a timeout, and it's a 6-point lead for the Hawks. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express.
Hacienda San Angel, nestled high above the narrow cobblestone streets of Puerto Vallarta. One of the world's most elegant and romantic boutique luxury hotel experience awaits. Propetir Paula Castaneda. Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, where they offer a large selection of gourmet delicatessen food along with a wide variety of barbecue and local wines. Try Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. And Big John's Market, bringing a world of good things to Hillsburg. (49-43). This is the largest lead for CRC. Santa Rosa scored 2 points in the second half. We're 3 minutes and 9 seconds in, and then Coach James will have the press off the timeout. Jackson. Langowski stops on a dime and misses that elbow jumper. Johnson lays it up, but misses. Rebounded by Jackson. Langowski out to Anderson. Bear Cubs ice cold so far. Drive and kick, extra pass. Washington. Jackson for 3. Bear Cubs ice cold. They haven't made a field goal in the second half. That's why I mentioned this Hawks team held COS to 21 points in the last game. Johnson, acrobatic move, and he's got 14. 8-point lead.
12-2 start to the second half. Lengowski. Washington. Lengowski for three, miss. And Washington tries to track down the offensive rebound and can't. There's a point, and I think Coach McMillan's talking to assistants. How long can you keep Pengel out of the game? Davis will inbound. Botchin will bring it up. Opportunity to go up double digits here for the Hawks. Bass, low block. Williams. Short, rebounded Jackson. Bear Cubs need to get out and run. They're not going to do much out of the half-court sets here. But they will pull up and run a set. Got to get somewhere, got to get a paint touch here. Everything's been perimeter. Anderson lays it up. It's that easy. First field goal of the second half at the 14:31 mark by Anderson. And then the three. Williams. He's got 10. .15 on the shot clock. Jackson, spin cycle, turnaround, miss. Rebounded by Williams. Watch Kobe Withrow Bass turn and face. Maybe create some contact, play through contact, and lays it up. That's the third foul on Collins. We've got a timeout, Santa Rosa. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express.
Osceola's 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa, where everyone knows your game. Lagunitas Brewing Company, the Lagunitas Petaluma Tap Room and Beer Sanctuary is open. Stop by Wednesday through Sunday for tasty foods and fresh beers. Dogs welcome. And Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for over 40 years.
Santa Rosa's got 4 points in the second half. They've got 2 free throws and then 1 field goal, which was made by Anderson at the 14:31 mark. It's been all Cosumnes River. Pengel checks back into the game. 12-point lead. Santa Rosa needs to run some sets offensively. Pengel gets a good look, but short. And a one bounce rebound. Batchin drives, misses a layup. And Lengowski with the rebound. 12-footer, back rim. Bear Cubs ice cold. And that's a credit to this Cosumnes River defense. They play very physical. They'll grind on you. And that's exactly what's happening. Davis. It was 41-39 Santa Rosa at half. Lengowski takes one to the mouth. Washington called for the foul. Morosco at the free throw line shooting 2. Misses the first. Collins getting ready to check in for Jackson. First thing you do here, you got to cut the shooter. Splits the free throws. Kind of a token press here by the Hawks. Just enough to slow him down. Anderson. Look at it! Foul on the floor. The big fella comes over trying to serve one back hot, but called for the foul. 4 has just been all over it tonight. Bam. Damn, he gets up. James Logan alum. He hit us. I mean, well, I'm dating myself. Google if you don't know who David Thompson is. Used to be able to jump up and take a quarter off the top of a backboard. 4 just coming and helping here. Damn, Jace. Oh, they call an intentional foul. So it'll be free throws, and the Bear Cubs will get the ball. So that's why we had the stoppage of play. There's a good look of Coach James. Anderson makes the first. The most important thing is misses this free throw. I don't know about the call, but you're just watching an athlete playing basketball. Jumping, nearly hit his head on the rim. 58-46. Bear Cubs need to take advantage here. Lengowski with the inbound. Ten on the shot clock. Collins for 3. Heartbreak. Anderson with the offensive rebound, extends the possession. Pangol, miss. And the Hawks come up with it. Bear Cubs have only made 1 field goal in the second half. That was by Anderson at the 14:31 mark. Player control foul. That's Inuchku's 3rd foul. He has been a presence defending the basket and offensively when they've got him the basketball. Bear Cubs need to be efficient offensively. You got to make some progress towards the basket. Lengowski does just that. That'll be the 15th foul on the Hawks. Marsh in for Batchin. Wizington in for Anderson. Had some nice minutes here. Inbound for Santa Rosa. Pengel. 12-footer, short, but puts on the gas and gets his own rebound and puts it back. 10-point game. Second field goal of the second half for Santa Rosa. Low block to Williams. Bear Cubs dig and double team. Davis knocks Pengel into the second row. Mythical second row. And that's a 16 foul on CRC. And we've got a timeout. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. When you need a lawyer, it is important to work with someone who is a careful listener, a strong communicator, and an assertive advocate. Richard and Joseph Pasalacqua bring the same client-focused approach to law that their father practiced when he founded the family firm in Hillsburg nearly 40 years ago. Whether you want to protect significant assets, Santa Rosa basketball down 10. They get to stop defensively. Can they answer? A lot of time left. Collins, Pengel. Collins hands it off to Wizington. And a turnover. That's a tough pass, post to post. Williams hits the 8-footer. 60-48. Lingowski, Collins, Jackson for three, back rim, Collins with the rebound, Jackson, oh my goodness. I think they're going to change this call. The player from Cosumnes was down on the ground. Nope. Player control foul on Jackson. I miscalled. I'll clean that up. I don't know if that was a player control foul or not. We show the replay. It's the official's opinion that counts. We'll move on. 12-point game. And then a legal screen. The Hawks don't take advantage. .point game, 10:08 left here in the second half. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for joining us here on NorCal Sports TV, the streaming home of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball and football. Collins, too many wasted possessions for Santa Rosa. Pengel, step back three, short. Wizington with the offensive rebound. Lingowski. Collins. Jackson drives and lays it up. Those opportunities are there if Santa Rosa wants to go attack mode. 10-point game. Haynes, Marsh, Williams turns it over. Here's the break for Santa Rosa. Pengel, and I love it. Andrew Pengel goes attack mode and draws the foul, and it'll be a couple of free throws. He has struggled from the free throw line, but hey, when it counts the most, this is when you got to make those. Clock is stopped. You're down 10. These are golden opportunities, and he misses a free throw. That's his at least fourth free throw he's missed tonight. Bear Cubs just haven't been able to break this 10-point deficit. They do now. Johnson, he's got 14, and just easy access to be able to back down the truck. Pengel lays it up. He's fouled and he'll get free throws. I mean, not a bad plan to continue to attack the basket here. Especially a guy like Johnson who's got 3 fouls and has been a threat all night offensively. Makes the first 10-point game. Makes them both. Haynes will bring up the ball. Coach McMillan encouraging his team. Johnson gets a screen from Williams. Batchin, Haynes, skip pass. Batchin, Johnson, Batchin, 10 on the shot clock, and Wissington's called for the hand check. That's his 4th. That'll be the 7th team foul on Santa Rosa. Or 16th foul, my mistake. I'll run laps when I get home. And people, I say that a lot, but you know what? I never run laps when I get home. I'm just being truthful. 8:33, ball inbound. Big fella, jump hook. Oh my goodness. It's amazing that he doesn't touch the ball more. That's 10 points from the post. All conference player. Lingowski turns it over. He'd have been better off just attacking the basket. (25-12), the Hawks have outscored Santa Rosa in the second half, and they're going to get methodical in every possession here. And Anderson's called for the foul, but he's a 55% free throw shooter, so it's not a horrible foul. Misses, great foul. But the Bear Cubs, you need to take advantage. When you're down multiple possessions. Pengel's foul by Haynes on the hand check. That's his second foul, be the 10th, and the Bear Cubs will be shooting 2 the rest of the way. Andrew struggled tonight, but he made his last 2, and he'll build off that. Gets the hometown roll. And he's having a little conversation with himself. You just need to tell yourself yes, 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 and don't think of anything else. 10-point game. He's made 4 in a row. It's a 9-point game. CRC basketball. The exact type of game we were expecting. Turnover. Langowski with the basketball. They've had this to cut into this 9-point lead or deficit, but haven't got a shot off. Can they get one off here or get a good look? Jackson. Pangle interchanges. 28-footer. Doesn't go. Long rebound. Williams steps out of bounds, but the official doesn't see it. And it's Hawks basketball. They're going to run the shot clock here. Williams. 3 times Santa Rosa had the ball down 9 and haven't been able to cut into that. And then this time the officials see the player step out of bounds. Morosco checks in for Batchin. Here's another opportunity for Santa Rosa. Is 4th time the charm. They haven't been able to just dig into this 9-point deficit with several opportunities. Washington for 3. They're going to get that look anytime. The Bear Cubs refusing to attack the basket. Williams, good look. 12-point lead. Over and over, Santa Rosa couldn't cut into the 9-point deficit. Now it's 12. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service.
Hannah Center does so much here in Sonoma County. Hannah Center. And want to thank Joe Pasalacqua of matching my $300 donation from last week. Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP were members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. Santa Rosa basketball, attack the basket. They're accepting those 3-pointers and shooting them without running through the offense. Pangos fouled again, and you stop the clock. This will be the 2nd foul on Morosco, and you stop the clock. The Bear Cubs back at the free throw line. They shot 17 free throws in the first half. They're going to be well past that here in the second half. Makes the first. It's 5 in a row. Makes them both. Bear Cubs looking to get a stop. Easier said than done. And then a kick. Haynes will inbound. Williams with the catch. He's got 15. Johnson has 16. Heartbreak for the Hawks. Pengel with the rebound. He goes attack mode. Wanted the foul, didn't get it, but Anderson gets the offensive rebound. Jackson, turnaround, short. Fifth time Santa Rosa's tried to get within 8 points and haven't succeeded. And the Hawks are going to be methodical with every possession. Johnson is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. CRC is 61% free throw shooting team. Misses the first. Cut the shooter. Splits the free throws. 11-point game. Santa Rosa hasn't hit a three in the second half. Langowski up and under. And Washington with the tip in. Good help by Jackson. Three in the key. Pengel, step back three. There's your first three. Timeout, Coach McMillan. The Bear Cubs finally break through. 6 times they've come down to get into this 9-point deficit, and they failed. But Pengel hits the three, and it's a 6-point game. We're going to keep it right here. (68-62). The largest lead for the Hawks was 12. They had it a couple of different times. But as we mentioned, Santa Rosa couldn't get through that 9-point deficit until Pengel hits the three. Andrew now has 26. He's got 12 in the second half, and anybody's ball game. Ooh, that was a tricky one. Haynes gets the catch. Spot up three. This is how you answer Morosco, who had 10 points off the bench for CRC last week. Hits the three to make it a 9-point game. Timeout. So Coach James will set up his defense. Now, I said the first 1 to 70 wins. Am I going to be right or am I going to be wrong? I remember back in January, I said the first 1 to 68 wins, but that was Cosumnes River, but they never scored after that. Don't know if history is going to repeat itself. But the last 4 years, these are the type of the games that these teams have faced. Want to say hi to a couple of College of the Redwood partners of mine, Glavy and Gomer, and Francisco Pepin tuning in Iowa. NorCal Sports TV, the streaming home of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball since 2018. Lengowski with the basketball. Pengel, spin cycle. Jackson, he drives, misses. He was a great shot blocker, doesn't block every shot, but he affects every shot in the paint, and that's exactly what happened on that possession. Williams, Johnson. Williams, great basket cut. Stopped by Santa Rosa. That last possession, the Bear Cubs got into the paint, but their shot was adjusted because the big shot blocker, one of the best in the state, Unachukwu, was ready to serve a Wilsonberger back hot, but he didn't because the Santa Rosa player adjusted his shot. 71-62 Bear Cub basketball. This is our last JC game of the year. I know, the coaches wouldn't like to hear this, but wouldn't break my heart we go a little OT. And want to thank all of our partners from Jolly Washer Express, Osceolos, Lagunitas, the Ahmed Express, Hacienda San Angel, Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, Tri-Mech Mechanical, Big John's Market, and Pasalacqua, and of course, Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. Lengowski with the basketball. Anderson, Pengel, and Anderson called for the illegal screen. You can't drop your shoulder into your opponent. That's not a screen. Coach McMillan wanted them to foul right there. And that's Pengel's fourth. But they wanted to foul Unachukwu that was at half court. You could see Coach McMillan foul. Instead, they foul Johnson. Now, however, Johnson's percentage is worse. He's shooting under 50% from the charity stripe. Want to say hello to Coach Cornelius, Yuba head coach, friend of the program. Just sent me a text. Watch. He's waiting for a Wilsonberger. Well, we've had a few tonight. Johnson shooting two. Misses the first. I mean, the door continues to stay open for Santa Rosa. Johnson misses them both. That will be a strategy the rest of the game, but Santa Rosa needs to answer with baskets. Jackson, Anderson, Pengel from 30. Air ball, Washington with the rebound. Low block. Pengel drives and lays it up. Timeout, Santa Rosa. Pengel needs to get some Gatorade. I can tell he's starting to cramp up. 7-point game. We'll keep it right here. Seven-point game. And like I said, you go back the last 4 regular seasons they've played against each other. They've all been close games. Santa Rosa's got 1 timeout left. The Hawks have 2. The winner survives and moves on to the Elite Eight next Thursday in Southern California. I believe it'll be if the Hawks Cosumnes River holds on, I believe it'll be their first Elite Eight trip. Santa Rosa is looking for their first Elite Eight since 2020. Ball inbound, and might be hack a hawk here after they try to depending on who gets the basketball. Right there. Washington is called for the foul. Unachukwu is a 55% free throw shooter. Third foul on Washington. But nets the first. He's got 11. 5 slam dunks and a free throw. Not a bad night. And then has defended the goal. So if you're Santa Rosa here, you better cut the shooter off. Santa Rosa can't rebound the missed free throw. And .20 on the shot clock. Ball inbound here for the Hawks. Marsh lays it up. 10-point game. That might have done it there. Lingowski. Washington for 3. Side of the backboard. I have Santa Rosa for 1 made 3 in the second half. Pango can't foul. And they've gone this far. Coach McMillan doesn't want them to foul. Marsh, miss. One of the keys tonight was defensive rebounding for Santa Rosa. When you're tired, that's when you're the most susceptible to offensive rebounds. And that's exactly what happens right there. Didn't block out on the weak side. And it'll be 2 free throws here for Morosco. Makes the first. Pango lays it up. He's fouled and he'll get free throws. Yeah, just looking at things with Santa Rosa and some of their shot selection in the second half, I think if they would have done more of attacking the basket, I think they could have fouled out, and it's easier said and done here from, 70 feet by me. But getting and going to the basket, sure, they've had a few Wilsonburgers serve back hot at them, but they've been able to get to the basket and draw fouls. Lingowski, Big 8 all-conference player. But he's been held for 4 points in the second half. 10-point game. Got a foul right away. And Johnson will go to the free throw line. Again, shooting 48.5% from the free throw line. And Spencer Lingowski fouls out. And Gotti will check in for him. Lingowski finishes with 12. Johnson makes the free throw. Johnson makes both free throws, and Coach James will call a timeout, and we'll take our last timeout. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV. When you need a lawyer, it is important to work with someone who is a careful listener, a strong communicator, and an assertive advocate. Richard and Joseph Pasalacqua bring the same client-focused approach to law that their father practiced when he founded the family firm in Hillsburg nearly 40 years ago. Whether you want to protect significant assets and plan for loved ones, fight a drunk driving charge, or you've been injured in an accident and need to recover medical costs and lost wages, we will guide you through the process and protect your interests at every step. Contact us at 707-433-7255. 707-433-7255. Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. The Hawks, they beat number 3 seed last week, COS 66-65, and they're 50 seconds away from beating 6 seed Santa Rosa. Pengel, he's got 31. Got a foul right away. That's 10 seconds run off, and we've got 39 left. It'll be free throws here for Davis. He's a 58% free throw shooter. Misses the first. Ten-point game. Anderson. Pengel is pushed from behind. It'll be free throws. Get up, Andrew. Andrews made his last 6 in a row. I have my California Community College coaches, Coach Benford watching us tonight, Folsom Lake College. And I'm not being critical of the officials, but when the Bear Cubs are trying to commit a foul, and they've been calling fouls all game, they can't commit one, and finally they do. Let's give you some scores from the other regional finals. Las Positas leads Modesto 74-66. That game is on NorCal Sports TV. San Francisco is leading San Jose City College 73-64. West Valley's beaten Skyline 72-64. And here it's CRC 79, Santa Rosa 69. And I believe this will be the first Elite 8 trip for the Hawks. Marshall inbound. And Johnson will go to the free throw line. I want to thank both of these coaches and helping us prepare for the game, and hopefully it was reflective in the broadcast. Coach McMillan, a lifelong friend. We tried to play against him when I was at Willits, when he was at Cloverdale. Didn't work out very well. Our fathers coached against each other, and they had a great year, but they ran into a buzzsaw in the Hawks tonight. They've held Santa Rosa to 28 second half points while they've got 41. And that will do it. So these Big 8 foes, who would win the second time in the rubber match? It's the Hawks with the 81-69 victory. We'll come back and wrap this one up from Hale Pavilion. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express.
Osceola's 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa, where everyone knows your game. Lagunitas Brewing Company, the Lagunitas Petaluma Tap Room and Beer Sanctuary is open. Stop by Wednesday through Sunday for tasty foods and fresh beers. Dogs welcome. And Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for over 40 years.
So we're going to wrap things up. Scoring, Pango with 31 led Santa Rosa. For the Hawks, Johnson with 21, Williams with 15, and the post player, Brian Unachukwu, boy, he had 12 points, but those are 5 slam dunks and 2 free throws. And, boy, he did a good job of defending the post. So we wrap up another season of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV. Cosumnes River makes their first trip to the Elite Eight with the 81-69 victory over Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa finished the season 23-7. The Hawks moved to 21-10. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV for alerts about upcoming games. Thanks for watching Santa Rosa JC basketball this season on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Thanks to our crew, Brian Rodriguez, Charles Forehand, and our trusty director, Jason Green. I'm Chris Babcock here in Santa Rosa. Have a good night, and thanks for being on the show.